Forget everything you know about Cleopatra. No, she wasn't just some eyeliner-obsessed temptress. She was a multilingual genius, a political chess master, and the queen who once literally drank a pearl just to prove a point. Tonight, we dive into the life of the woman who seduced empires, bankrupt nations, and turned beauty into state policy. Cleopatra wasn't just a queen. She was the brand. Cleopatra was born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, also known as when your family tree looks more like a tangled headphone wire. Her ancestors loved keeping the bloodline pure. Translation: they married their siblings like it was an Olympic sport. Cleopatra's father, Ptolemy XII, nicknamed the flute player, was known less for ruling Egypt and more for badly playing music. When he died, Cleopatra did what any ambitious girl boss in an unstable monarchy would do. She married her 10-year-old brother. Because nothing says romance like a corporate merger with a toddler. Cleopatra wasn't going to let politics exile her. When her brother's regents kicked her out, she smuggled herself back into Alexandria rolled up inside a carpet. Caesar unrolled her like a birthday surprise and boom! Cleopatra had just made history's most iconic entrance. Forget red carpets. This queen was the carpet. Unlike her Greek ancestors who never bothered to learn Egyptian, Cleopatra spoke 9 languages. She didn't just need translators, she was the translator. Imagine being a Roman envoy, making a snide remark, and Cleopatra roasts you back in perfect median. That's not diplomacy, that's a multilingual mic drop. Cleopatra styled herself as the living goddess Isis. Not subtle either. She had temples, coins, statues, basically ancient Instagram branding. While her Greek side saw her as Greek enough, Egyptians saw her as divine. And the Romans? They saw trouble. Which, to be fair, was her best quality. One day Cleopatra bet Mark Antony that she could host the most expensive banquet in history. He laughed. She pulled off her giant pearl earring, dropped it into vinegar, let it dissolve, and drank it. Just like that, she casually chugged the GDP of a small kingdom. Forget champagne. Cleopatra was sipping diamonds. Skincare routine? Cleopatra bathed in donkey milk. Hundreds of donkeys existed just for her bubble baths. She wore crushed beetle mascara, ant lip stain, and gold face masks. While modern influencers sell serums, Cleopatra's beauty routine could bankrupt a small nation. But for her, makeup wasn't vanity, it was a political weapon. When Cleopatra met Julius Caesar, she wasn't just seducing a man. She was recruiting an empire. Their Nile cruise was less romance, more power deal with snacks. They had a son, Caesarion, aka Little Caesar, but without the pizza. Cleopatra even got her statue placed in a Roman temple. Subtle? Absolutely not. Iconic? 100%. After Caesar's death, Cleopatra partnered with Mark Antony. They became the Beyoncé and Jay-Z of ancient politics, minus the happy ending. Their love story ended in tragedy when Octavian defeated them. Antony fell on his sword. Cleopatra chose the snakebite exit. Legend says she held an ASP to her chest, going out as dramatically as she lived. So who was Cleopatra? A queen, a strategist, a goddess, a linguist, a marketer, and the world's most dramatic party host. More than her romances, she was a ruler who bent empires to her will. And maybe, just maybe, her greatest weapon wasn't beauty or love, but the art of turning her life into legend.